Deuteronomio 28, versículo 37. Y serás por pasmo, por ejemplo y por fábula a todos los pueblos a los cuales te llevará Yahweh. Call halal, la Yahweh, Bahasam Yahweh Sa, Bahasam Rakakadash, Baragata Yahweh, Baragata Yahweh Sa, Baragata Yahweh, Baragata Yahweh Sa, Baragata Yahweh, Baragata Yahweh Sa, the water, Yahweh Bahasam Yahweh Sa, Bahasam Rakakadash. Doble honrada a los apóstoles, a los ancianos de Yasharala, Great Millstone, Shalom a los escogidos. Cientos de casos de racismo documentados en 2022 en Suiza. Los casos de discriminación racial van en aumento en Suiza. En 2022 se denunciaron 708 casos de discriminación racial en todo el país, 78 más que el año anterior, según un informe elaborado por los centros de orientación. Chequea esto aquí. Por ejemplo, el director de una escuela se acercó a un centro de asesoramiento después de ver un aumento en los incidentes racistas. Estos incluían insultos a jóvenes de origen inmigrantes, símbolos de extrema derecha en los baños y la palabra nigger tallada en una puerta. En una clase, una discusión sobre estos incidentes se volvió acalorada después de que el maestro dijera la misma palabra. Los motivos más comunes de discriminación fueron el racismo contra los negros y la xenofobia. Y nigger es la palabra más insultante para los negros en Estados Unidos, ¿ok? Para los israelitas de la tribu de Judá y Benjamín y Leví, y de la otra tribu del norte que se parecen como negros. Y eso pasa en Suiza porque ese es un país mayormente edomita, mayormente de gente blanca. Pero no todos los edomitas son blancos. Hay blancos que son israelitas y también de otras naciones, pero los edomitas son gente blanca. Y esta gente en Suiza son unos malditos edomitas racistas. Hay algunos suizos que son blancos, pero que son israelitas, pero ellos no son la mayoría. Y esta es la razón por la cual los edomitas, los hombres blancos, son racistas contra los negros, los israelitas. Y aborreció Esaú a Jacob por la bendición con que le había bendecido. Y dijo en su corazón: llegarán los días del luto de mi padre, y yo mataré a Jacob mi hermano. Y Esaú estaba pensando eso porque él pensaba que si él mata a Jacob, a Israel, que la bendición le iba a caer a él. Pero lo que él no entendía es que esa bendición está hablando del reino. Esaú no sabía que esa bendición es del reino, que él menospreció la bendición del reino para sus descendientes, y ahora sus descendientes, los hombres blancos, pero no todos, como yo dije, no todos los hombres blancos son edomitas, pero los hombres blancos que son racistas, son descendientes de Esaú. Y ellos heredaron el racismo de Esaú. El racismo es realmente un odio que fue heredado de Esaú, ¿ok? Por eso es que los blancos le tienen tanto odio a los negros en Estados Unidos y en toda parte del mundo. Y ahí ustedes lo están viendo en Suiza. Pero va a haber un día en que estos edomitas, ¿ok?, van a entrar en esclavitud debajo la nación de Israel, van a servir la nación de Israel en esclavitud. Y ellos van a ser el objeto de discriminación, el objeto de insulto. ¿Ok? Ahí te muestra, mira, ahí te muestra en Deuteronomio 28 y 37 que nosotros somos una burla, que somos un insulto para ellos. Lo que va a pasar es que esa maldición le va a caer a ellos y ellos van a hacer la burla, ellos van a hacer la maldición. Deuteronomio 30, versículo 7, y pondrá Yahweh tu poder todas estas maldiciones sobre tus enemigos y sobre tus aborrecedores que te persiguieron. Ok, en el reino ellos van a estar en esclavitud y nosotros vamos a burlarnos de ellos. Y nosotros vamos a inventar nombres nuevos para ellos. De la misma manera que nos llaman niggers, que nos llaman specs a los hispanos, a los israelitas hispanos. Wetbacks, otro insulto para los israelitas hispanos. Tantos, y toda clase de insultos que ellos van a hacer, los que van a vivir debajo de la burla. Ellos van a hacer la fábula. Y todo eso se va a acabar, toda esa discriminación contra Israel se va a acabar en el reino cuando vuelva Yahushua. Lo voy a dejar ahí. Si están escuchando en español, Shalom. Deuteronomy 28, verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment and a proverb and a byword among all nations, whither Yahweh shall lead thee. All right, and this is the reason we get called names by all the other nations. This is why we get called nigger, spick, wetback, etc. Right, this is why Hispanics and so-called African Americans get insulted by the other nations because of this curse. Hundreds of racism cases documented in 2022 in Switzerland. Cases of racial discrimination are on the rise in Switzerland. In 2022, 708 cases of racial discrimination were reported across the country, 78 more than the previous year, according to an annual report compiled by counseling centers. All right, and this is happening because, you know, these Swiss people are mostly Edomites. All right, they're racist white people. All right, and Edomites, those are white people. But disclaimer: not all white people are Edomites, because you got white Israelites and you got white people of other races, but of other nationalities. All right. However, a good way to tell if a white person is an Edomite is if they're racist. That's just it's simple. You got to look at their spirit. If they're racist, if they have an irrational hatred towards other races, other nations, like specifically black people or Hispanics or Native Americans, you know, that's most likely an Edomite. And if they're not racist, then, you know, if they're cool, then there's probably an Israelite. All right, you know, you got white dudes like Eminem, you know, they're cool with black people. I mean, he's cool. All right. So he gotta be Jake. You know, Justin Timberlake. You know, never heard no racist shit coming from him, and he's really talented. So he most likely an Israelite. So you know, you got white people out there who are not Edomites, but hey, Switzerland is a country full of Edomites, all right? And this is just racist white people, all right? And a lot of racist white people, they hide their racism very well. They hide their hatred towards Jacob, all right? So-called African Americans, so-called Native Americans, and so-called Hispanics. And check this part out. For example, one school principal approached the counseling center after seeing an increase in racist incidents. These included insults to young people with a migrant background, right-wing extremist symbols in the toilets, and the word nigger carved on the door. In one class, a discussion about these incidents became heated after the teacher said the same word. The most common grounds for discrimination were anti-black racism, you see, and xenophobia. All right, that's because there's a lot of Jake going over there to Switzerland. So you know, Esau's like, hey man, this was a majority Edomite country, man. This is majority white country. Now you got all these black people over here, man. So they're not liking that. And you know, you got 2/3 of Jake who don't know how to act. You know, always acting out, and they just give all of the entire nation of Israel a bad reputation, and even more reason for them to hate us. But really, that hatred, all right, the origin of that hatred is explained in Genesis. The origin of the hatred of the white man towards the black man and the Hispanic and the Native American is explained right here. Genesis 27, verse 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. All right, and Esau was thinking that if he took out Jacob, that he would be, you know, the blessing would be his by default. So his descendants have inherited that hatred, all right? Because Esau is the progenitor of the white man. But like I said, if you're white but you're not racist, it's probably because, you know, your ancestors most likely had children with the daughters of Esau. So you know some of your great grandfathers came out white, and then down the line you kept on having kids with Esau's daughters. So you know you got white people that are not Edomites, but super racist white people, man, like rednecks, people like that. Those are Edomites, man. Those are white demons, all right, white devils. And the Most High is going to put these curses on them in the kingdom, man. When Yahweh Shai comes back and puts them in captivity, they're going to be the ones discriminated against. Deuteronomy 30, verse 7. And Yahweh thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuteth thee. So when these Edomites are in captivity, when they start serving slavery, all those curses are going to be on them. All right? All those curses are going to be on them. They're going to be the ones who we're going to come up with new bywords and proverbs, all right? New insults, derogatory terms for them. All right? I mean, you already got terms like cracker and peckerwood and shit like that, but hey, in the kingdom, man, we're going to come up with some new shit when they go into captivity. Because it's going to be their turn. The tables are going to turn. And it's going to be their turn to be discriminated against. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Call halal. La Yahweh, Bahasam Yahweh Shai, Bahasam Rakakudash, Baragata Yahweh, Baragata Yahweh Shai, Baragata Yahweh, Baragata Yahweh Shai, Baragata Yahweh, Baragata Yahweh Shai, the water, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bahasam Rakakudash. Double honors to the apostles, to the elders of Yasharala, Great Millstone, Shalom to the elect, Ababa Ball, Abad Kal Gawiyan, Abad Kal Adawamian, Kwam Yasharala, Shalom.